Hello folks, and welcome back to this week's episode on Cooking with Charisma. Today we are going to be making crispy skin chicken. Now everybody and their mother can make a good chicken, right? But not everybody can achieve that restaurant quality chicken that's super moist on the inside with that flavorful crispy skin on the outside. And after a lot of trial and error on my part, I'm going to show you my secret on how to get that restaurant quality chicken that we all strive for. Alrighty, so just preheat your oven to 290 or 300 degrees. I'm going to do 290 because the lower you go, the moister your chicken will be. So, after your oven is preheated, brush each chicken skin with a little bit of olive oil. About half of a teaspoon on each, but who's really counting here? Alright, the olive oil will help the seasoning that we're going to put on these chickens adhere instead of just fall off during the baking process. So after you get each one brushed with olive oil, we're going to move on to season. Okay, so to give you a better idea of what I'm doing, I'm just going to move one of the chickens from the cutting board onto a plate. So do you see where the chicken and the skin connect? This is what we want to break off. So you're just going to take your finger, I know it's a little disgusting, shove it in there, and just break everything. I tried to use a knife for this, but it really didn't work out. Okay, so really just break it off of the chicken. I know, for you home cooks that might be a little disgusted by this, trust me, this is a consequential step in this recipe. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is season. Let me just go give my hands a quick wash, because as we know, chicken is ridden with disease. Okay, so I have a mixture of salt and black pepper here. Now, as you know, I'm not too big on exact measurements, but if you have to be technical with everything, it's about a tablespoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so we're just going to take some of this, and we're not going to put the whole tablespoon, obviously. I'm just going to get under the chicken, put that on, and rub it in. Okay, so this way, both the chicken and the chicken skin will be seasoned. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to move on to seasoning the chicken thigh. So we might have lost some oil during the molestation of the chicken that just happened, so if that's the case, just apply a little bit more. And I'm using chicken thighs for this just because that's what I bought, but feel free to use chicken breast and go through it the same way as I'm doing it now. And I got these at Whole Foods, 6 of them for around $8. It's really a bargain. Okay, so now we're going to add some salt. Now the first time I made this, I was like, oh my god, chicken is so bland and disgusting. I'm just gonna have to smother it in salt. Okay, and it literally tasted like the ocean. So I'm not gonna overdo it this time. And we're gonna put about half of a teaspoon on, just like that, and I'm using coarse salt for this. Then, crushed ground black pepper, some dried basil, some chopped garlic. I chopped up some garlic just because I love how it gets in the oven, okay? It's really nice. It gives like these little crispy bits over the chicken. It's amazing. So we're gonna put a little bit of that, and I chopped up 6 cloves, a clove per chicken. Now, if that's actually gonna work out, I don't know, but I just figured that that would be a good way to start. Okay, so let's get some chopped garlic all along there. Then I have some fresh thyme. I don't think that dried thyme really gives the herb justice, so I like to use fresh. Okay, fresh thyme. A little bit of garlic powder. Don't overdo it with this. Some cayenne pepper for a little kick and some color. Ooh, that was a little too much, but hey, I like heat. Okay, and then some dried oregano. Okay, and that's all. So, actually, I take it back. I'm gonna put on some paprika. Give me a minute, folks. Let me find my paprika. Who touched me? Okay, I got my paprika. Sorry about that. So we're gonna add a little bit of paprika. Now, if you don't like some of these spices, feel free not to use them. Okay, if you like rosemary, if you like rosemary, feel free to use rosemary. If you don't like basil, then don't put the basil. Remember, you are the captain of your own chicken thighs, people. So feel free to do whatever you want to these chickens. Just like as I was saying before, if you like rosemary, thyme, basil, if you don't like basil, take it off. Anyway, getting off on a tangent here, we're gonna do the same thing to the remaining 5 chicken breasts. We're gonna cut open that skin, salt and pepper the inside, then season the skin to our liking. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw some bay leaves in here to season the jus that's gonna come out of these chickens, just so we have a super flavorful sauce. Okay, so after you do that, we're gonna take these chickens that are in our roasting pan, and we're gonna take these and put them in a 290-degree oven. Initially, I tried a 350-degree oven, and the chicken tasted like rubber. So 290 degrees, though that's going to take a longer amount of time, will result into a super juicy chicken. And then, to crisp up that skin, we're going to put some olive oil in the pan once that's ready, and we're going to get that skin nice and crispy on medium-high heat. I'm going to serve this with some sauteed spinach, which I'm going to show you how to make right now. For all of you who are not interested in watching me make the sauteed spinach, click to this point in the video to show you how I'm going to crisp up that chicken skin. So we're gonna make a little sauteed spinach and garlic to go on the side of our chicken. So start with about a tablespoon of olive oil. This is such a healthy dinner we're making. We have lean chicken thighs, then we have the spinach, which is rich in iron and calcium to really build those muscles, which I seem to be lacking. Then we have our lean chicken, which also has a ginormous amount of protein. It's full of vitamin E, which protects against Alzheimer's, by the way, as well as vitamin B. So we're really trying to keep this healthy. So after we get our oil nice and hot, we're going to add in 2 to 3 cloves of fresh garlic. And look, I found a lemon! Anyway, squeeze half of a lemon onto the spinach. Oh, this is such a healthy dish. We got the garlic, we got the spinach, we got the lemon, we got it all. I'm probably gonna need a little bit more salt here, because though it is healthy, healthy kind of goes hand in hand with bland and flavorless. So we want to try to pack as much flavor in here as possible. Okay, a little bit more black pepper, and that's it. Now, that was a pound of spinach, folks, and there's literally like nothing here. Okay, anyway, we're gonna plate that up. Now, I initially intended to serve this as a side dish with my chicken, but there's literally nothing here. And this smells amazing, it tastes amazing. And you know how fried food, though it tastes good, just feel like going to like take a nap and just like die after you eat it. After I eat this, I just feel amazing. Oh my god, I don't think I can help myself. That's amazing. The lemon's the key here. The good thing I found that lemon. And the little splash of wine really adds a pow of flavor. The garlic, oh yeah. Alright folks, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The chicken is finally cooked. It is very important that you do not overcook chicken because that's when it becomes like a hockey puck. So right when there's no trace of pink, take it out of the oven, especially because it's going to cook more in the pan. Okay, so put about a teaspoon of oil in the pan, just enough to coat. Like that. And put it on medium-high heat, and let the pan preheat while this is in, okay? Then once it starts sizzling, you want to sear it about 3 minutes on each side so it's incredibly crispy. Okay, after about 3 minutes on medium-high heat, it is time to flip the chicken. Be very careful because it's making a lot of steam and, you know, the oil's splattering and stuff, so take precautions, folks. Pick it up. Wish I had my time. Flip it around. Now, the side that we just flipped it on is the side that really needs to get crispy. Okay, so after about 2 minutes, your chicken skin should be nice and crispy. Look at that. That is incredibly crispy. Now just remove it from the pan onto our plate. Okay, your chicken released some great juices on the bottom of your roasting pan. Whatever you do, do not throw that out. That's what you're going to serve this with, okay? So now let's try it. Okay, so now just dip it. Yup. That's real good. I would order this in a restaurant. It is perfectly seasoned. Everything's amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Amazing. I'll see you next time, folks.